Hey everyone, it's Matt Crone and Mark Coletta here from Bettors Delight. We just wanted to start out this episode thanking our sponsors over at Blue Chew for their sponsorship this week, and we just wanted to talk about it a little bit, what they offer. Mark, I know you know a little bit about Blue Chew, right?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're looking for that extra confidence, when it's time to have fun, Blue Chew's right there. That's what you go to. It's a unique online experience. It delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form at the fraction of the cost.
Yeah, these tablets help men combat all forms of ED. It's an easy online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations like Mark on Better's Delight, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy, which I know I hate waiting in lines. Mark, how about yourself?
I hate going to the pharmacy, so it works for both things. One of the best things is that it's chewable. Who likes taking pills? It's almost like those Vita Chews you used to take as a kid, but instead of getting vitamins, this time you're given vitamin D.
Yeah, and Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than any pharmacy. So this just completely takes out the pharmacy realm. It's great. You sit at your computer all day like me and Mark when we're recording Better's Delight, talking about Blue Chew. It's easy for us just to sign on and order it.
Super discreet. No one needs to know. None of your friends, your girlfriends, your wives, side chicks. Nobody needs to know.
All right, that's specific. And here's a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use the promo code DELIGHT at checkout. Just pay $5 shippings. That's bluechew.com, promo code DELIGHT to receive your first month free.
What is up, everybody? Episode 82. Better's Delight, ready to go, back in action. An outstanding week for everybody on the podcast, except for Mike. But let's be fair. We gave Mark a lot of crap last week for getting bailed out. A bad week of picks, a bad setup. He couldn't throw a dart at a pick on bovadasportsbook.com and have any sort of opportunity to win. This week he made up for it though. A solid leading plus 12.55 units this week, Mark.
Thank you. Nothing to sneeze at, and I'm just gonna act like I've been there before because I have. So, thank you.
All right. I guess that's sure. Matt, 1.46 units. Big save. Big save by we know where you're going to go with it. The Ole Miss Rebels winning the
National champs! First of all, unplanned. I forgot they were sitting there. But yeah, dude, Rebels, man.
That was unplanned.
How about that, dude? The Rebels coming out hot, national champions. We did it again. Actually, the first
Again's an interesting word to use.
But yeah, we really came up through that. I don't know what, Greg. Why do you keep putting your hand up like this? What are we doing? We saluting the flag?
I'm fixing the audio on my headphones.
Saluting the Rebs. All right.
Yeah, saluting the Rebs.
But yeah,
Congrats,
it's
Rebs.
actually this, Greg. It's land sharks. I don't know what you're doing.
Yes, the land
But
sharks.
yeah, that
My
was
apologies.
awesome. Great weekend of baseball. Shout out Tim Elko. Get Tim Elko in Philly. I love this squad. I love this team. Chottier, all the boys. The Delucia game, that'll go down in history. 9 scoreless to get us into the final. It just Oklahoma we were on a different level. They couldn't play ball with us. They couldn't play ball with the Rebs. They really couldn't.
That's true. I mean, they did have the lead going into the 8th inning of the deciding game, but you're right. The very
what happened?
comeback kid effort.
First game.
Yeah, it wasn't a deciding game, right?
It was game one.
We decided
it was game 2.
Ole Miss was down 1-0 going into the 8th inning, or bottom of the 8th inning. They were down 1-0. They scored 3 runs.
Saturday.
That was a Saturday game, which would have been the deciding game, game 2, because they won and it decided the series for Ole Miss. That's why I
that
said
part's
deciding
correct.
game.
But deciding game means
I would like clinching game.
Yeah, like game 3 would have been whatever.
Semantics.
I was just I was impressed by Matt's champagne pop on the last out.
Yeah.
Very prepared for his alma mater. So congrats to you, Matt.
Yeah, no, we've been working through this ever since. I'm gonna get my degree hung up. I'm gonna get my Fanatics took me for a run there. I got a lot of money coming in the mail this week. So Mark's struggling to mute his mic because a car was driving by.
It sounded like a couple motorcycles there. Apologies.
It was probably the parade from Ole Miss. You can hear it. I think they had their parade. They had their parade today, and it's just it's wild. It's wild over in Oxford, and I'm happy for Blanco. They were gonna fire Bianco. Like that was the whole thing, and he stuck it through, and he won us. He got us our trophy that we deserved.
Well, speaking of major turnarounds and the fact that they were so bad in the middle of the season, turnarounds, there it is. Plus 9 point some units for this guy? The turnarounds? I mean, I'm here. I'm ready to go. Back. I just swept tennis. Mike, take your tennis picks, throw them in the garbage. Follow mine. That's where we got to go with them because yours have been miserable, minus 3 units for you.
I don't know if my tennis picks is what let me down last week. No, I went positive on tennis last week. It was my UFC that was really bad.
Your NBA draft
my basketball
stuff
wasn't that great either. The Ivy was good, and that was about it. But yeah, now we'll bounce back. We got a lot in Wimbledon and different things this week. UFC, big card. I got to bounce back. I've really fallen off the last 5-6 weeks, so we need to bounce back.
All working on catching Mark, if we're being perfectly honest. But I don't really want to cover the futures, but I guess I'll have to because the big winner for the big winner for the NHL, Matt, solid 1-6 with +7 units.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing when it comes to NHL. I don't know why. Something about the NHL and the puck. I get the Mike Modano in me, and I see the eye of the Modano, and it just I see the board. I had who would I have at +1300? The Coyotes,
Calgary Flames,
Calgary Flames,
the Edmonton boys. We had a good season in hockey. I feel like hockey's one of my better sports when it comes to sports.
I feel like that's made up.
We have to go back. Mike's gonna have to tally.
Yeah,
through
I still have
to.
I still have that. I've been working on it.
I sort of did bury the lead though, fellas, because we all did give out the podcast pick of Mateusz Gamrot +235.
That's why I wore my UFC shirt today. Yeah,
he did not win.
I mean, did the ref raise his hand?
The ref did raise his hand. That is the judging is getting worse and worse every week.
Oh, how dare you.
Good for the homeland, but that was...
I'll take the units. And
I will take the units. We all took the units. I'm not complaining about the units. I'm just saying I was ready to turn my TV off by the end of that, after the fight was over, before they gave the announcement, and I was shocked.
It was a rather boring fight, if we're being perfectly honest.
Yes, it was. Give him Gaethje next, and then he get his head knocked off, probably.
Why would you put that on him? Why would you put that on him? That's just a rude thing to do.
I apologize.
Absolutely
not accepted.
I do like
the home lawn.
The home lawn?
Well, yeah, that was bad.
Home lawn.
Oh, nice, thanks.
Good
I
save.
do like the fact that Matt, when he goes, Eye of the Madonna, best sport I have is hockey, but he went football jersey.
Yeah, episode 81.
In the background.
We're here. We're doing it.
Week late.
Yeah, well, so was this order. So
I did not know.
I found out the hard way that when you place a bid on eBay, you cannot cancel that bid. It does not work like StockX, where you can go back and cancel a bid. So now I am the proud owner of a Buffalo Bills Terrell Owens jersey, and there's a Paul Pluzlesny Buffalo Bills jersey in the mail. So yeah, that was tough. It was tough for the checkbook to find that out. The minute I placed the bid, and I'm like, yeah, $20. Also, I'm an XL in football jerseys. They're a tad too big. They don't even fit. So it's even worse. So I guess when we get to episode 151, I'll hang the Paul Plazowski one. So,
I mean, to see the jerseys, youtube.com/c/the underdog, Matt's antics plus the TO jersey is on full display there.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I think he's still playing football. Didn't we see Johnny Manziel like smoke weed during a game?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
It was
I think
during
he
the
mimed it.
I'm a mime.
What was that?
Everyone name that movie. I know Greg knows it. No, Greg doesn't know it.
Well, I was giving other people a chance to
Mike?
guess.
I was looking up the league.
Mark?
Johnny Football's in.
I don't
Chris?
know.
Oh, I can't talk to Chris.
Yeah. Okay. So you can talk to Chris. You can't go to Chris and have him give you a full-on answer when nobody else can hear it.
I'm a mime.
That is the point.
So, Greg, what's the answer?
The answer is Euro Trip.
No, what?
Oh.
No?
Dude, come on.
They have that whole thing with
No,
the
that's where he like
mimes, or
kicks a mime in
street
the nuts.
It almost sounded
So
like
a
Borat,
mime.
but I didn't think it was Borat.
It's certainly not Borat. It's Jack Black.
Then what is it?
Oh, is that Nacho Libre?
Yes, Nacho Libre.
I don't think it's
My
Nacho
favorite
Libre.
Jack Black.
I'm gonna
It's
be
my favorite
honest, I
Jack
don't think it's
Black.
Nacho
It's
Libre.
not Nacho Libre.
Well, maybe not favorite Jack Black, but it's a really good Jack Black flag.
Did Matt freeze?
Fan controlled football.
Yeah.
What the football thing is.
It's not.
I mean,
Is it showing? I'm trying to share the screen.
no, I forgot you can show.
Oh
your
yeah,
screen.
we got a double.
I should have known that. That saving Silverman
yeah.
for anybody, obviously everybody who can't,
He's like,
who can't hear it or see it. Absolutely fantastic movie.
Just
Joan,
such a
shout
good
out
movie.
R.I.P. Joan Snerd for anyone who's wondering.
Oh yeah, true.
What a
She died
Joan Snerd, R.I.P. Yeah.
in that movie.
What an
Dirty,
unbelievably
fictional
dumb
Joan
movie.
Snerd.
Yeah, it's I mean, classic Jack Black movie. Steve Zahn.
Steve's
Jason
on
Biggs?
Yeah, I love when he's like, "Yeah, we caught one of those rabid goats that escaped from the zoo," and the cops are just like, "Good work." And Amanda Peet just under the blanket, paralyzed.
It's just solid comedy all around. A Neil Diamond tribute band,
What you guys use?
and then Neil Diamond shows up.
When the coach is using the front lawn to go to the bathroom. He's like, "What do you guys use for TP around here?" And he like just grabs the mail. He's like, "I'll find something. Don't worry about it."
It's so stupid.
That's a felony, actually, according to the USPS.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
I thought you meant like the whole crapping on the front lawn.
Going to bathroom on somebody else's front lawn,
I
I
mean,
thought was
yeah, but
where we drew the
He
line.
was asked to
That
do
could
that.
be.
Yeah, the toilet was directed. He was directed to go on the front lawn. I think if you're doing it on someone else's front lawn, yeah, like that's I don't know if it's a felony, maybe like disorderly conduct. Just
Typically,
honest.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think either of those guys owned the home.
you think they rented?
That's a rental situation.
I thought one of them left it to him. It's the one nacho.
Why? It's one chip. It's one chip. It's connected. The cheese connects it.
Great saving Silverman hour here on Bettors Delight.
I mean, yeah, that's what we're here for.
Whole movie recap.
Well, I mean, if you're going to talk about it, you might as well give it a full
I went
recap.
to-
Plus,
went to SU. Oh, Stanford? Subway University?
to be fair, now that 3 of the 4 major sports leagues are
You're such a jerk. You're such a jerk.
the Cigar Walrus hour with Matt.
I am the walrus. That was fun. That's a visual bit for the visual listeners.
For the visual listeners. But no, my point is that we are now in the situation where 3 of the 4 major leagues. I mean, that was dangerous.
You won't.
I
dare
you won't like
I
it.
dare you. After what you put me through last week, I dare you. And I know you won't.
What you put me through?
But I will say, when you lit that and you were like, come here, lean forward, might have been my favorite part of the episode. That was awesome. But you won't. I dare you.
Nah, I can't. We gotta. Yeah. No, there's a smoke detector in our house. It'll go off. It'll be like beep boop beep boop.
Be a real problem.
You don't want to smoke damage the TO jersey or the.
I'm pretty sure that thing
Miss
came with built-in
degree.
smoke damage. The guy who owned this before easily smoked inside his house with his windows closed, inside his trailer with his windows closed.
Probably a few holes in the jersey from cigarette.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a listener. So shout out the guy. I'm the one who got your Terrell Owens jersey. Whoever sold it to me.
Can't wait to see that comment.
Hey, look, it's just the Leo meme. It's my TO jersey. He's pointing at his computer while he's watching the episode.
That was a good visual. No, that was a good verbal meme.
No, that was a good one. I like that one. I like that one.
No, well, yeah. You guys give me nothing. Give me absolutely nothing.
You've had worse.
That's 100%.
Can you do a different meme to point it
Yeah,
out?
give us a different one.
maybe do another meme.
Yeah. That was more of a spider. The one you did was more of like the Spider-Man with your point, so I need to see a different type of meme.
It's like the guy, that guy's watching this, and because he doesn't have the Terrell Owens jersey, it's like, this is hell, and he's just like sitting there with a coffee cup. It's like, everything's fine. Everything is fine. Anyone else? Verbal memes?
The dog.
He's got the picture of the TO jersey on a frame like this.
Batman one,
like the
Wolverine
Batman
one.
And he's
Wolverine.
Yeah,
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
All right, Mike. Now you do a meme.
All right.
All right.
I mean,
oh no.
wow.
I was thinking of the one
guy.
where the guy pointing at his head, but I couldn't think of something to explain with
Why
it.
you always lying?
That's
Why
not-
you always lying?
It's not- but that's not really a
Go,
meme.
Chris. You do a meme.
I guess.
Oh, that's a.
I don't know. I like that one. That one
Gave
the
us
best,
the middle
honestly.
finger. Not really a meme, more sign language, but we'll take it.
Close enough. Close enough.
Communication at its finest.
Well, now that we've got through the meme portion of the show, I say we try to dive in to the few sports that we have as we head into July. I can't believe we're almost there, but we're getting that much closer to football and sort of the reset and the end of season 3. But fellas, I'm coming for you, Mike. 1 game off the challenge for you, and I'm just inching closer and closer to third place. Well,
I started like 5-1, and then I haven't
5th place, I think.
won since.
No, you're
Actually,
6 and 10.
I won once since then. So it's been a rough go.
Well,
We'll get back.
My guess is after these picks that come out now, it'll get even rougher, and we'll start in Major League Baseball with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the Yankees, best team in baseball, -115. They're going down to Houston. Houston just beat the Mets today, so they're also going back there. It's -123 now. The line moved.
Yes,
So,
it did, and I'm on them as well.
And Yordan Alvarez, who's one of the best players in baseball right now, probably got a concussion today, so he won't be in the lineup. So I'm gonna go with the Yankees.
I'm also on the Yankees.
Also on my
Mark?
card.
Ooh. We didn't like this last week, but I gave out a bunch of winners. And shout out Mark with the MLB parlays. Pretty much saved your week.
No, saved my week. I had a lot of nice things that saved my week. I had a nice tennis win at +320. Mateusz Gamrot at +2.3. And then I did have a nice 8 units in baseball. But that's the sport we got going on right now. I got the Yankees -123.
Matt.
Yeah. NOLA day tomorrow. So we're going with the Phillies. Phillies plus -135 and +140 at -1.5. And we're going to go under 8.5 runs. And it's Dead and Company night at the Phillies. I'll be there representing on the theme night. I'm going to win the 50-50. So we're going to be excited. 6:05 start.
Can't let the other guy win.
6:05 start.
Can't let the other guy
I
win.
agree. Cannot let the other guy win.
It's just not. It's your turn. It's your turn to win.
Statistic impossibility for the other guy to
I
win
honestly
again.
think
Exactly. You gotta
we
win.
should start running a weekly 50-50 on this podcast.
Between the
if
five
we
of
can
us?
somehow make that work, well, Chris is not on camera, so no, it would be between the 4 of us.
Well, he can still
Everyone
win.
puts in $1. $1 gets you a sleeve of blue tickets, just a full sleeve of blue tickets, and
We'll mail them to you.
yeah, I'll mail them to you on Tuesday. You'll get them Thursday, and then we'll know.
Express
we'll
mail.
Know, we'll know after the show, so it won't even be a live reading.
The raffle winner from 3 weeks ago is.
I like the idea of a non-live 50-50. I think that's a perfect
If the
mix.
Phillies made it where I could buy the 50-50 every single night from my house, I would. I 100% would. I mean, I don't understand why they haven't offered that. I definitely would.
Are you sure that it's not possible?
I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I have a feeling if you look into it, we're going to have a problem.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
I would buy it every
I wouldn't.
night.
I don't believe it's the Phillies though, but I think if
feel
you dove deep into it, you could find.
I feel like you could do gambling online in Pennsylvania, so doing a 50-50 online would be kind of like
Can
gambling.
you donate to charity online?
You absolutely can.
I just wasn't sure.
But when you win, it's like, are you technically donating to charity?
Yeah.
Here we go. Donate to charity.
That's what the lottery is.
Online. Yeah, it's helping older Pennsylvanians everywhere.
Every day.
Every day. Damn it.
It's Merry Christmas.
And it's
Ken.
actually benefiting.
It is.
Helping Pennsylvanians everywhere, wherever they
All
go.
the Pennsylvanians in all the places. And all the Pennsylvanias. Pennsylvania, Wisconsin.
Is there a Pennsylvania, Wisconsin? Is
There's
that
a
thing?
Pennsylvania somewhere else. I know there is. I think there's a Pennsylvania Mubibia. Mamibia.
All right.
Mabibia?
Well, you figure that out. Geography.
Not gonna
That's your
do it.
major.
What you major, dude? So
disappointing news.
hate to break it to the fans.
Just found out we cannot enter online, listeners.
You can with another
Chris,
team.
did you check the charity thing online? Can you? That's we've confirmed you can donate to charity online. Okay, confirmed. Okay, Okay, Nationals 50-50. That could be good. There's a lot of money in DC.
Yeah,
I think we as a show enter the Nationals 50-50 next Tuesday.
I think we do it
every week.
Yeah,
and see if
Every day.
every week
Tuesday.
seems a little aggressive.
100 guys,
Whatever the
$100
next
a
Tuesday
man.
home game.
We take all of our sponsorship money and we just put it every
I feel
week.
I feel like if we do it Wednesday, if we do it as we're doing the show, and then the 9th inning has to occur by the end of it, we'll be ready to hear it live.
That is true.
Yeah, but they don't.
Will they announce the?
Are you signing me up to
50-50
watch a
on TV?
Nationals game?
No, they don't announce the 50-50 on the television, Greg. No, I don't think so.
Well, if it's something you can enter from home, they might. How many
That's true.
Nationals broadcasts are you watching on MASN?
What's MASN?
Masson.
Mid Atlantic Sports Network.
Masson.
This is a guy. Yeah, you gotta watch MLB.
Yeah,
whatever.
true.
Oh. Quick pitch.
I can't think
What's
of what
the
it
package?
is.
No,
MLB
Yeah, what's
Network?
the package? No.
the package where you can watch any game from out of. I've
Market.
seen the commercial a million
Just
times.
like
I haven't.
Just like I'll be watching the Minnesota Twins plus 126 on my card tomorrow against the
They're on
Guardians.
Masson too.
I'm on the
No,
I'm on the Guardians there. Minus.
minus 150.
Yeah, not Justin's on the mound again.
Best
pitcher
I knew
in
you were going
baseball.
to be on him.
That's
You love
the
not
only
Justin.
reason
I'm a
it
big
was
fan of
almost a
not Justin.
guarantee.
It's not Justin.
I know we already talked about the
Shane
Phillies, but yeah, I'm on the Phils as well at minus 135. And then my last MLB pick before my parlays is the Dodgers at minus 125 against the Padres.
I'm also on the Dodgers minus
So am I.
125. Oh no, Matt. Any other
Yep,
baseball?
I'm on the Cincinnati Reds and Graham Ashcraft at plus 105.
Reds plus 105. They're taking on the Cubs. I'm actually on the Cubs with Kyle Hendricks minus 125. And that covers my picks for baseball. Mike, you're out on baseball?
No, I got one more. I'm going
All right,
the
give me your last
Mariners. Mariners minus 1.5, minus 105 against the A's. Logan Gilbert's been throwing gems all year. They got a few players suspended after that brawl. Bring J.P. Crawford back to Philly with the hands he was throwing.
I saw.
But still.
Speaking of
We need him to play baseball, not box.
Yeah, but he was throwing absolute. It was more forearms, but he was letting them rip over top.
speaking of
Another
Mariners.
Yeah, okay, that's a good pick. But speaking of Mariners, I saw a shirt on Amazon this weekend that said "Legalize Marinara," and I thought that was really funny.
Legalize marinara.
Like marinara sauce instead of marijuana.
All right. I understood what marinara was.
I don't know if have you ever had a cheese stick? What do you call those? Mozzarella stick.
Wow, we are struggling to remember. I still can't figure out what the MLB season-long package is. I've been thinking about it the entire time.
What's your favorite appetizer? What's your go-to appetizer?
Cheesesteak egg rolls.
Cheesesteak egg rolls are good. Mike?
I'd go mozzarella sticks.
That's a good one.
Or the more like the ones that are like the squares, like the flat ones. It's technically like a mozzarella stick.
Oh, like a mozzarella triangle?
Like yeah, like a triangle.
Mozzarella.
Those are just mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
Close
Aussie
enough.
Cheese fries.
Oh, well, come on. Outback's taken out of the entire conversation.
Why? Because they're Australian?
No, because they're just it's a cut above.
I could just have their
appetizer.
bread. I just need their bread, and that's all I could eat for the entire
should
meal.
give that away
Better
for
to
free.
Outback outing.
Outing. Back outing. You know what? I feel like what never comes out good, but has a good idea. Potato skins. I feel like I never really get a good potato skin.
It's tough. A lot of ingredients.
They can be overcooked
They
quickly.
can be undercooked very quickly. Very just soggy.
very easily.
It's a very thin line. Very thin skin.
I went to a cookout the other day. They boiled their hot dogs. It was terrible.
At a
At a
cookout?
Boiled hot dogs.
That's.
I guess it wasn't a cookout. They definitely cooked it inside on a stove or something.
Yeah.
I just had a hot plate. I don't even know.
walk over. Your boy's got a giant pan of boiling water, or a giant thing of boiling water on the grill.
Sorry, I think you're missing the point here.
I believe we're doing this completely incorrect.
Not
but we'll go with
grilling
that.
a hot dog, making it like extra burnt. I like when they like split open and look like Stranger Things, like a one of those things. Yeah, like look like a Demogorgon. Like that's how long you need to cook a hot dog for. I want to eat a Demogorgon.
I agree.
Delicious.
Well done, Demogorgon.
That is.
I need someone. We need like a professional artist to draw like a Demogorgon, but it's just like a split open hot dog chasing after one of the kids.
If only one of us had talent.
Yeah, I actually saw a video where a guy was like 8 ways to cook a hot dog, right? And one of the ways was an octopus hot dog, and he sliced it into 8 ways. So it was sliced, but the top was still together, and it kind of looked like a Demogorgon opened up. So there you go.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to do that the next time I make a hot dog. I'm going octopus hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that next time.
It was pretty funny.
Well,
octopuses are weird, man. How they can move through things and tight holes to get they're sneaky. They're spies. They're the spies of the ocean. I feel like someone's had to have said that before. They are the spies of the ocean.
They're super smart. We should get that octopus that makes sports picks on the show as well. I think that should happen.
The pro octopus? I said pro. He's a professional.
Oh, I thought you meant like a professional octopus.
Octopus.
What do you do for work? Well, I'm an octopus.
How do you monetize being a professional octopus? I don't know.
Like,
how
I got
works.
8 ways.
Oh God! Mark, give me your parlays for baseball.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. I got the Yanks and Dodgers at 226, and then those two plus the Phillies at 468. Gonna try and do what I did last week.
I was gonna say, really running it back.
Yeah, I mean, it worked last week. We'll see what happens this week. I got a little space in between myself and Mike, so I can afford to kind of mess around and see. I'm not gonna D him up.
Direct
when
shot.
is the season over?
So,
I have no idea.
We'll have to look at when week 0 is for college football.
Yeah,
Whenever that is,
probably like the last week of August.
Yeah, so it's we got about 2 months to go. I think we figured it out. What was it, like 26 weeks a season, 24,
and
something
we're at week 16.
17.
Off the top of my head, I think it's like Saturday, August 27th, somewhere around there.
That makes sense.
That's a good guess. That's a good
It
guess.
just makes sense with the calendar.
Yeah.
Unbelievably accurate. So you would say the last episode would be August 17th as a part of it, and I'm sure with the summer coming up, it's going to be interesting how we're going to manage vacations and things. Not coming up; it's July.
Do we get PTO for this?
But I don't think so.
I gotta talk to my HR
right,
representative over at Underdog Podcasts.
does that wrap up college? Does that wrap up baseball in general?
Speaking of, did you guys hear about this Freddie Freeman stuff?
Yeah, that's
All
nuts.
right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I knew I was trying to get to it first. We'll move on.
That is nuts.
to-
Yeah. He would have
We'll move
accepted
on.
the deal and stayed in Atlanta.
Shout out agents.
All right, go
Oh
ahead,
my
Greg.
God.
Move
Move
on,
on.
Greg. Go on. Sorry, Greg. Move on.
Oh, at minute 28, Greg got so mad at
Move
Mike.
on.
I turned to see. Go ahead. Talk about it.
No,
I
no,
turned
no,
to
go.
look and see because the baseball thing flashed from the Phillies
on.
game. No, I'm not move on. Stop saying
I'm
move
move
on.
on.
No, it was just that his agent didn't tell him the last deal the Braves sent, and he would have probably signed it, so he didn't want
That's
him
like-
to stay in Atlanta.
It's like the same thing that happened with Nerlens Noel, where
Oh, yeah,
they
that's
just,
horrible.
the Sixers kept contacting whoever's Rich Paul. There it is, and he just didn't tell him about it.
Yeah, he could have signed a massive contract.
Yeah, that is it's just bad
That Rich
representation.
Paul guy seems
Yes.
to have a good representation.
Yeah, he's doing real well with clients here in
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
maybe he hates Philly.
I think that's got to
I
be
think
it.
that's
You
pretty
know he's
accurate.
dating Adele.
Yeah.
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 I do.
You know my computer can sing. It's Adele.
Stolen.
All right, soccer. We're just gonna move on. Let's head into soccer. It is really kind of just the MLS. I'm gonna be honest with you. I should have been up 4 extra units if it wasn't for a missed penalty kick in the 88th minute of that Copa Libertadores game. Unbelievable. I'll never forgive Hulk for that. But Mike, start us off.
Wait, Hulk's
Is that
still
the same
playing?
Hulk?
It's the same Hulk. It's the same Hulk
He's
that
like the
you
big-
Yeah.
remember from Brazil.
He's like thick.
The big
Yeah.
Jack dude.
He's like green.
Yeah. Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah,
Lou
sure, he's
Ferrigno lives,
Not that.
lives next door to Kevin
Different
James
Hulk.
and King of Queens.
Different Hulk.
All right.
Always comes back to
I just
Kevin
love
James.
it. Lou Ferrigno literally is just their next door neighbor. Just literally, that's it. He's just their next door neighbor. And they live there.
Be mindful of your picks, fellas, because there are games that start tonight at 10
Right,
o'clock.
give me the Timbers.
Yeah.
Minus 125. No, it starts at 10:30.
Which
All right, give me the Whitecaps plus 245 over Los Angeles Football Club. It's on July 2nd. Taking America's team for the July 4th weekend, the Vancouver Whitecaps.
I'm
I'm
all
on
over
that.
the other side on this.
So
one.
am I.
I
Me
love
too.
LAFC here.
Why do you love them? Why do you love them?
Why do you love them? Because they got all this momentum, all these good vibes from the Gareth Bale signing. I mean,
that was what I was going to say.
and it is July 4th weekend, and they're playing a Canadian team.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah,
So
they
we
hired a
got
guy from Europe who was in the
Wales.
machinist.
Wales, which is Europe.
Batman.
I know Wales is 100% Europe, so that's
Yeah.
my bad.
Wales is actually
Not
a
the guy from the
marsupial.
machinist.
They're
You
mammals.
see, Christian Bale said he would. So he might not be able to play soccer because he said he might go do another Batman if Michael, the guy, says, if Christopher Nolan says to do one.
Yeah, I saw that. He's so good at the two different
Yeah.
things, at acting
That's
and
That's a lot of
And
talent.
when he left,
That's
when
pretty
he
good
left
talent.
the Catholic Church,
I mean, he
Christian
got.
Bale's.
I got it.
That's
He,
a stolen joke. That's been
he-
used.
That was definitely stolen.
He did a great job, Gareth Bale. That is getting Wales into the World Cup for the first time in forever. So, but I'm also on that LAFC pick, plus 110, like you guys said, against Vancouver. I also have the Houston Dynamo
Move
versus
to plus 105. I don't know if that's
Oh,
what Mark
gosh.
said. Sorry.
Oh gosh. Somebody tell me what the parlay of the Houston Dynamo plus 105 and LAFC plus 105 pays.
plus 320.
Plus 320.
Yeah, because
Perfect.
they're two of my three picks. Because I also have Houston on my card, and my last one is NYCFC, coming off the loss to the Union, which I was a rough loss for me because it was a rough goal. but NYCFC is at minus 155, and that 3-pack comes back at plus 591.
So you said NYCFC versus who?
They have Atlanta United.
Atlanta, and it's minus 155.
Yeah, I think they're going to bounce back. I think they still hop the Union for first place if they win their game, because I think they have played one less game. So that's what I think they'll do.
Gotcha. Well, I'm on the Red Bulls versus Atlanta United tomorrow. I have them and the Charlotte FC versus Austin, which is also tomorrow. That's at plus 120. Those two together. Let's see how this goes. Plus 277 on that parlay, so it's moved a little bit.
I have the draw in that Austin FC and Charlotte FC game. Plus 230.
I knew you were doing that because of me.
You can't see what I got.
Oh, I can't. It's behind. I have a very tough setup with a number of different computer screens all in front of me.
Your dartboard's just in the way.
No, it's not. It's up there.
Up there.
Yeah.
Matt, anything in soccer?
Cincinnati plus 460 over to the New England Revolution. Cincinnati just signed Bane this weekend, so I'm pretty happy about it. Sticking with the whole Batman theme. So,
I mean, why wouldn't they? Big anti-Pittsburgh guy, that Bane. So
Great goalie.
he almost killed Heinz Ward.
he did, in fact, almost kill Heinz Ward. That
Do you
is
think
true.
they counted that touchdown in the stats?
Why not?
Fantasy-wise,
Cross the goal line.
Somebody lost the fantasy game because of that.
fantasy title was decided
Yeah,
by that.
my
For
quarterback's dead, but yeah, Heinz Ward scored a touchdown.
Mark, you said that 3-pack between those three teams that paid what now?
That paid plus 591.
Plus 591. Mike, anything else in soccer?
Nah, you got my draw right in the
Yep.
plus 235. Both the expansion teams are new teams.
Yes, I do have that plus 235.
Alrighty.
I gave out the Charlotte versus Austin pick. I do have a couple in the Brazil Serie A. I'm going back to Atletico Mineiro because they just screwed me with Hulk. They're minus 115 in their game. I'm taking America Mineiro versus Golas minus 105. You put those two together, little Mineiro parlay plus 265. Fortaleza versus Estudiantes de La Plata plus 110. Laval versus
Sounded like you said
plus 120.
That's what I thought too.
Put those two together plus 362. And then my last pick in soccer is in the USL League One. Northern Colorado Hailstorm, Chattanooga Red Wolves over 2.5 minus 125.
You just said MLS was the only league that you could probably bet on this week, and you just
I didn't say
added
probably.
in like two.
I did not say probably bet on.
Is the Oakland boys playing?
No, there was only one game listed in the USL. USL is great for weekday over-unders.
I'm a big Oakland Roots fan. Me in the bucket.
And
Mikey downtown.
I'm the janitor.
I'm the janitor.
I know.
You certainly are.
I do have I do have one more game that I have some picks on in soccer.
All right, go ahead.
It's my I saw this game. It's my game of the week. It's between the two worst teams in MLS, the Fire and the Earthquake. One in last place in the Eastern Conference, one in last place in the Western. So I'm taking first half draw at plus 135. I'm taking full-time draw at plus 245. Full-time under 2.5 plus 118. And first half under 1 plus 118. Four picks,
that
one game.
Sounds like a natural disaster.
It does. It does. Fire, Earthquake. Nice.
Give me the full-time draw again, plus
245.
Plus 245. And then you said first half draw under 1. Or first half under 1.
Yeah, so both of the unders are plus 118, which is convenient. Under 1 in the first half and under 2.5 in the total.
Under 2.5 plus 118. All right, cool. Does that move us out of soccer?
Yep.
All right, then let's bounce into tennis. Wimbledon in full swing here. Wimbledon.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to get a T in the word.
Well, whatever. I'm trying.
Whoa. It's a major.
I like the
we don't
full
say
swing.
whatever.
That is true. It is most certainly a major.
Yes.
What's your major? Oh, well, it's Wilmington. Wilmington. Fuck. Fart.
Wilmington.
Delaware, it's a major. We got an accent down here, mate.
You definitely do.
Got it.
Mike, I would say, actually, you know what? I keep starting with Mike. So, Matt, what's your first pick in tennis?
Give me Mackenzie McDonald, Michael's sister, -145 and -2, -115 over Richard Gasket.
I like how it's Michael's brother. That's very...
I'm Michael's brother.
Well, that's also true. You are most certainly Michael's brother.
That is correct.
Greg, you're also Michael's brother.
Factually accurate.
Has ever been to Trader Joe's?
Yeah, yes, most certainly.
Can I ask, do you guys think it's weird?
Hold on a second.
I don't know why he's not going on, but I will.
Go ahead.
Do you think it's weird that Trader Joe's changes the name when they have different like ethnic foods? So when it's like a Hispanic food, they change it to Trader Jose's. Like, I think that's kind of weird. I think you should just keep it Trader Joe's because it's still the same store. But why Trader Jose's?
It's just marketing.
Yeah, I think it's just marketing.
Your name's Mark. You're not going to make it marketing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No, I'm not a marketing guy.
Mark is not a marketer.
Marketing guy.
Marketing? I'm also on that Mackenzie McDonald pick, Matt, -145. Him and Marcos Garon, who's -165, putting those together at +171. Mike.
Marcus Garon's on my card before we move on.
All right, I'll put him on there. Mike?
Yeah, I'm going to start with... what is going
opening
on?
Plastic? What is
opening
going
like a
Ghostbusters
cotton candy
proton pack sticker?
Anyways, I'm going to start with Katie Bolter plus 150.
Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going. Katie Bolter plus 155. She's playing in her home country. She already has a nice upset. Oh, no, she didn't have the nice upset, but she's been playing well in other tournaments in like Birmingham recently and stuff. So I'm going to go with her
Peaky Blinders. Aye.
Ooh.
By order of the Peaky Blinders.
From Wilmington, Delaware.
By order of the Peaky Blinders.
Mark, what's your next pick?
I'm actually going to go with Oscar Ott plus 5.5 games against Carlos Alcaraz. I like Alcaraz, but he struggled last game or last match, whatever you want to say. So I think Oscar Ott's going to cover that 5.5 at -120.
-120. Let's go, Matt. Your next one.
Yeah, I got one. Did we talk about the end of the NBA? I can't remember.
Like the end of the season? Yeah, last week.
All right, give me Dennis Novak plus 140 over Jason Kubler. And then I'll also take him +3 -120. Nah, I was going to make a...
What did that have to do with the NBA? I'm so confused.
I was thinking of Shaquille O'Neal where they're like, oh, Shaq's played on a team. I saw that stat again, but like this was the first time where he wasn't a teammate of someone in the NBA finals.
I thought you were going to say I thought you were going to say like Steve Novak or something because you went.
That's where I thought he was going with it too.
That's what I thought he was going with.
Steve Novak
used to play for the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Legally not allowed to say that.
I mean, that's fine.
Shaq wasn't on a teammate of any of the NHL players either, so that's a fun stat.
Both
been broken.
That a little less surprising with that one. But I'm taking Denis Shapovalov -165 and Francis Tiafoe -110, putting them together +207. This goes all the way back to OG tennis betting, way before the show ever started, when Shapovalov lost a match to Tiafoe, I think, while I was at Mike's 21st birthday party, and I was very annoyed. Regardless.
I'm staying away from
What
Shapovalov.
a backstory.
I mean, there was a lot going into it. I actually thought I did that parlay on the podcast part, which I might have, but the reason I put the two names together is because of that bet on your birthday.
Interesting.
So, your next one.
Yes, I have Caroline Garcia -130. She won for us last week, so I'm going to take her again. And then I have Iga Swiatek -8, -135. It's a massive line, but I don't know. I feel like Vegas is tempting me here with that. They're saying she can't cover it. I'm going to take it.
I love her. I love her. And
Yeah.
I'm in that match, but I got another one.
Why don't you marry her?
Dude, I saw your face as I said that. But I got first set correct score for any player in that match. But I'm banking on Iga. 6-0 in the first set, plus 400.
Ooh. That's deep diving into Bovada to find that.
They got options, man. You got options. You almost need to be an octopus to find them all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
What are
that
you
was
doing?
a shit pick.
I don't understand.
It's a dog poop bag.
But
that's why I brought it out for
I
Mark's
get it.
crappy pick.
I wish I had the stuffed like fake candy thing that I won for my kids a few weeks ago.
Those were
those
gross.
things. I'll bring them next week to the show and
those
show
were
them
nasty.
off because it is so funny what these little like fake chocolate bars
They look
look
poop.
like.
They
It's
look
hilarious.
like little turds.
Okay. Yes, accurate. They do in fact look like that. I'm taking Tommy Paul minus 185 and Benjamin Bonzi minus 140. Oh gosh, we have another move. Somebody tell me what the Bonzi Tommy Paul's moved to 215. Tell me what that parlay pays out now.
I think it's pronounced Bonsai.
It was 164. All right, Bonsai.
Like
It's plus 151,
Plus
and
151.
I'm actually on Jensen Brooksby at plus 175 against Benjamin Bonsai Tree.
Plus 175.
Bonsai.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, wait, plus 115.
Plus 115. Mike, what's your next one?
Yeah, I'm going to take Elena Rybakina plus 115 against Bianca Andreescu. And then my other pick, I'm going to go with Jewel Niemeyer minus 145. I can't find who she's playing again. But she already upset Annette Kontaveit, who is ranked second in the world or third in the world right now. So I think she's going to keep riding that hot hand. So
She's playing Lucia Serenko.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Niemeyer minus 145. I mean, she already had a massive upset, so why not keep winning?
I'm going to close out my picks because you guys have said a couple of them, but I'm taking Rybakina plus 115. I'm taking Magdalena Freck minus 175. Those two together plus 238. That Caroline Garcia pick, I'm on that minus 130. And Allison Risky minus 150. Those two together plus 195. Matt, anything else?
Jack Sock plus 155. Rafael Nadal
Jack
minus
Sock.
5,000. Jack Sock, Rafael Nadal together plus 160.
That's a good value.
Jack Sock is plus 155, not minus 150.
No, he said plus 150.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else in tennis, Mark?
Yeah, I have Lesia Tsurenko plus 120 against Jewel Niemeyer.
Rude.
You have
mean.
so. I mean, that's rude. There's a sign.
I was saying rude because Mark was fading me, but the sign was also mean.
Oh, I didn't know you went. I didn't know you went
Said
Jewel
Mark's
Niemeyer.
pick
I was doing
trash.
my
He
sign.
called me trash. I don't even.
No, you said my pick was dog.
What about
poop,
you as a person?
So I said you're
Nothing-
trash.
That is
Nothing
true.
about you as a person.
He is correct there. Just
That's
your bad
true.
picking. All right. Well, regardless, does that move us out of
I
tennis?
have
Are we
one
good
final
there?
pick.
right.
My guy Yannick Sinner minus 165 over Isner. So that's my
Minus
favorite.
165.
Yep, the Italians know how to play tennis. That's my favorite tennis player.
One of the best Will Ferrell movies ever. We pass it to the Italians.
Exactly.
I always hate it when I'm like flipping through cable and I'll see it'll be kicking and screaming. And I'm
Yep.
like, yeah, kicking and screaming. I'm turning this on. I love it. And then it's some old movie from like the 80s.
Yeah, it's like Billy Crystal
Yeah,
or somebody.
it's not what I'm looking
Oh,
for.
I didn't even know
There's
that.
some other kicking and
Yeah.
screaming. I don't know what it is. This would be fun to look at.
That's
I'm,
weird.
I'm sure, actually, listeners probably ran through this as well, just like we did.
Probably.
50-50, kicking and screaming with Will Ferrell wins every time.
So there's kicking 1995 actually, and it was Josh Hamilton, Olivia DeBow.
The baseball player?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same
No,
thing.
not the. Actually, he plays Grover. Shout out Grover.
Before he got clean.
Jason Wiles, Parker Posey,
Buster.
Yeah, a bunch of baseball players.
Yeah, we got the whole.
I mean,
Pudge
geez.
Rodriguez.
We're forming an all-star team.
MLB extra
Pudge
innings.
Rodriguez.
Extra innings,
Mikey
Greg.
Day.
It is extra innings.
Extra innings, yes. Thank you, Mark. Much appreciated because it still was bothering me.
I know.
27 minutes later. All right. Well, if we're out of tennis and out of Wimbledon, let's go to football. Mike with the football special here. I'll let you take the floor.
The USFL championship. We got Blob. We got the Philadelphia Stars against the Birmingham Stallions. We're going to go with the hometown team, the Stars, plus 165. That's it.
All right.
That's all I wanted. Just go to the hometown team. They started off the year horrible, and then they're somehow in the championship. I'm not really sure.
I'm gonna take the actual hometown team, Birmingham Stallions, that play in Birmingham.
Nah, they're playing the championship in Canton, Ohio, though.
Oh damn!
They're not playing in Birmingham. That's why.
Right, take
that's
that
why
off
I
my
took
card.
them.
Take it off.
All right. Yeah, you didn't say the odds, so technically that's a hand still on the chess piece move. So
Move it back.
I'm good
Give
with
me
that.
the
Matt,
Edmonton Elks.
I knew as soon as I clicked on the page on Bovada that I was 100% going to have to throw it to Matt for a CFL.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that league was going on right now. Shout out to CFL. I'm sure it's hot in Canada. The Tiger Cats, in case you were confused.
Ooh.
With a tiger being a bigger cat. But yeah, the Elks are plus 220 against the Josh Hamilton Tiger Cats. So honestly, the Elks symbol could be a little bit better.
You're going money line on that one?
Money line. Give me money line and the spread.
What's their symbol look like? Oh,
I
that is
imagine-
a weak. That's a weak symbol.
Yeah,
That stinks because I haven't seen it yet, but I imagined that it had to be cool.
it's
Because,
not. It's like a crappier
Let's
version
be
of the
fair.
Buck symbol.
Let's compare it.
Yeah.
It's no Manitoba Moose.
Nothing will be the Manitoba
Correct?
Moose. We know
All
the
right.
Mooses
as
are
long as
listening.
we're all on the same page.
You know-
That's correct. Their marketing team always in on
Their
on our
marketing
show.
team is really checking us out. But you know that how like mooses are huge, like way bigger than you
Yes.
think. Like when you watch Rocky
Yeah.
and Bullwinkle, like Rocky's like,
It's
or
Meese.
Bullwinkle is he's only looks like he's like 6'2", and Rocky's
Correct.
like maybe like
in a
2
compact.
2'5", but he's almost the same size as Boris Badenoff. But that's not to scale with how big he actually probably is.
I can't believe the cartoon would be that inaccurate.
And everything else in that movie pretty accurate. Pretty accurate in regards to cartoon moose and flying squirrel friends.
Cartoon moose and flying squirrel friends.
That is, I mean,
Can't read it.
Yeah, it's loading.
6 feet tall at the shoulder. That's Moose's average
Okay.
height. So they got
But
that correct.
wideness.
1,400
Yeah, okay.
pounds
So
is
that's
how wide they
it's
are.
a little bit heavier than
I
mine.
mean, that's how much they weigh, not how wide they are.
Well,
Everybody,
I don't know.
1,400 pounds can be distributed differently.
It's mostly
You're
in their
right, I guess.
hooves.
Up to 9 feet tall.
Oh, they could be 9 foot.
but
9
that-
feet.
What's the biggest?
That's a
But that's
problem.
including horns. Are we counting horns in
Yeah,
height?
certainly.
All I know is that would be a serious
If I had
problem,
horns-
running into a moose that's 9
If I
feet
had horns,
tall.
I'd like you to count them in my height. Take a few more inches.
I agree.
Yeah, it's part of your head. All
When
right,
you do someone's height,
Let's-
do you do it at the top of their hair, or do you do it?
No, you got to push
Nah,
down.
I
the
think
hair.
people.
They normally do push the hair down, but
Listen, as a guy that tried to do the hair up thing to gain a couple inches here, it never worked.
That was, I'm not gonna say anything. Just let's move on.
All right, very quickly, because we are desperately running out of time here.
I wish you
Let's
said
go.
it.
Let's go to the Nathan's hot dog.
Yes.
The Nathan's hot dog.
All right.
Competition under the entertainment section on Bovada. Mike, you were the one that brought this up, so I'll let you give your pick.
they don't even have the men's, probably because Joey Chestnut's minus a gazillion. So it's just the women's. I'm taking the reigning champ. Oh no, Chestnut is there. I clicked on it. It is there. He's minus 3,000.
Oh, that's it.
But
Oh, great
yeah,
value.
the women's was minus 5,000.
5,000.
But I'm taking Michelle Lesko plus 1,000. She won last year. I'm going to take her again. That's because the person who's minus 5,000 won all 8 years before that. So she wasn't in it last year. But I'm going to go with the reigning champ.
Do you know why not?
No.
Good
Did it
reason.
just not happen
Thank
last year because of COVID?
No. No. Michelle Lesko won. She ended her 7-year
How many
reign.
hot dogs do you think you could eat in an hour?
I don't know, but this girl's last time she ate 48 and a half, which is unreal.
Are they cut like an octopus? Or are they boiled? How are we doing this?
I feel like I could eat.
I don't even think I could do the 999.
I could definitely eat 9. I could definitely do the 999. I don't know about the 9 beers is what would get me, but I could eat.
Yeah, I couldn't do the beers.
I could easily eat 9 hot dogs in a sitting.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. I eat 7 slices of
Tune
tomato
in
pie.
next week.
It's true. That is true.
Tune in next week where Greg boils the hot dogs and then Matt eats them.
Well, I just mailed
honestly,
Matt, I boiled your hot dogs.
Bun in the mail. I don't know. But I was gonna say the big problem is it's the buns. It really is. That's what makes it so much harder. I mean, just a naked dog, I could eat tons of those. They'll just slide right in.
Gotta eat the buns for them to count.
Well, that's why they dip the buns in the water. They make them all soggy and just soggy buns.
No, thank you. Nobody wants soggy buns. Let's head to the UFC, where we do have a big card, UFC 276. It is your annual International Fight Week card. Always try to load it up with picks. Mike, I'll let you kick it off.
Yeah, I'm just going to start here just to get this out. I have in a parlay for later, but Jessica I and Macy Barber to go the distance minus 260. I'm just getting that out of here. I think they'll go the distance. There'll probably be a gross split decision. And Jessica I will probably lose via split. If that's bet, make sure you take that.
Matt.
Give me Sugar Shane. His buddy Sean. Over Pedro Munoz. No odds for you.
You got odds? Or
he's minus.
He's minus 310 because I'm on Pedro Munoz coming back plus 245.
That's good value until he gets knocked out, probably.
Of course it is, but I'm going to keep betting against it because
you're a hater.
That is probably true. That's definitely true.
I don't think Greg likes anybody in the UFC.
Oh. I mean, that's just incorrect. Incorrect. Sent you a list. Sent you a full list of guys that I like. I just don't like the guys that you
Greg's
like.
Like Josh Koscheck.
It was 3 people.
It was just Koscheck and Sean Strickland.
Incorrect. Sean Strickland.
Max
not
Holloway.
My guy.
He's still fighting.
Max Holloway is my guy.
Yeah.
He's in the co-main event tonight, or not tonight. This weekend. I'm actually on both. I'm actually on both Max Holloway and Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira minus 110. Max Holloway. Plus 160, great value in that fight.
He's plus 168.
Plus 168.
I'm on him as well. I think Mark, he finally gets over the hump here.
I think he does too. Mark, what's your next one?
I'm on Jalen Turner versus Brad Riddell at minus 155.
The tarantula.
I think that's just easy there.
Didn't you say you could beat Brad Riddell, Mike?
No, I said I'd fight Brad Marchand, but he beat me up.
No, it was Matt Riddell. Matt Riddell. Who's the guy?
No,
the WWE guy.
Matt Riddle's the guy.
Yes, okay.
I wouldn't beat him.
Jerk. That's what I thought.
He just started. He got his first professional fight in the UFC. That was that whole argument.
But he also came through. I'm not doing this again. He came through the Ultimate Fighter. Like that's the way it worked back then.
Mike, do you think you would have made it on Dana White's Contender Series?
No.
Do you have a better chance of making
it in a Bellator? No. And I would
Bellator.
See, now everybody can see me, so now it hurts my argument.
It definitely hurts your argument.
Speaking of, you can't win any fights.
I would get knocked out in the first round.
Speaking of Brad Riddell and the Jalen Turner fight, I'm War Riddell, me in the bucket, plus 130 in that fight. Mike, you're on, I'm assuming, Jalen Turner?
Yes, yeah, minus 155.
Minus 155. Matt, next UFC pick.
The guy's back, Robbie Lawler. Let's go. Long return. He's 48 years old now. I think he's going to do good.
I'm also on Robbie Lawler, minus 124.
How old is he?
Taking on Brian Barberena. It's probably like
40
37.
Exactly.
Oh, is he 40?
Oh,
yeah. I'm on Barberena. Give me Barberena at even money because I saw Robbie Lawler's name and I just thought
saw Robbie Lawler's picture and I was like, it kind of looks like Mark.
I don't think it's a bad pick, to be honest. Mark, what's your next pick outside of Barberena?
Rude.
You really said I was trash.
He's not an ugly guy, I would say. He's got beat up a little bit.
I'm taking Dricus Duplessis against Brad Tavares at minus 145. He's got a nice. I like his nickname, Still Knox.
All right. That actually will close my picks out because I have Brad Tavares plus 115. I think that's decent value for a guy who's been around. Oh, it's actually moved to plus 124, so even better for me. Mike, anything else in the UFC before we get to the main event?
I have a good amount. I have I have Strickland minus 110. He said he'll wrestle, so I like that. And then I have that it for my parlay here. It's going to be the Turner that I and Barber won. Then it's Jessica Rose Clark minus 185. I obviously would want this straight too, Greg.
Okay.
All of them.
I'm also on Jessica Rose Clark.
Yes, and then Ian, she moved to minus 185.
Okay.
And then Ian Gary, the Irishman, minus 179. Gabe Green's got kind of a jaw, but Ian Gary, I think's going to have a good future. And then the last just to end is just the money line in the main event. So,
okay, Matt, anything else in the UFC?
Yeah. Israel Adesanya, 22-1
I mean, 2,200 what?
to win.
22 to
He's
1.
22-1.
Oh,
But I got nothing before the main event.
Mark, anything outside of the main event?
No, I'm done.
All right, then let's go to the main event. As Matt mentioned, the 22-1 Israel Adesanya taking on Jared Cannonier. Matt, I'll kick it off with you.
Israel Adesanya. What's his nickname?
the last style bender.
Yes. So he's a big. What was that show?
The Last
Avatar.
The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
That's a movie.
You know,
It was a
Matt
show.
Damon
It was a show.
turned down that
Was
role
it?
of James Cameron in that.
Of James Cameron.
In
Or
Avatar?
No, he turned down one of the roles that was in the movie filmed by James Cameron.
In what movie?
I haven't. He turned down the old lady in Titanic.
All right. So are you taking Adesanya minus 450?
It's like, I don't think I can get into that old skin. Yeah, sure.
All right, Adesanya minus 450. Mike, just to recap all of your picks. So you have the to go to the distance.
Yep.
Max Holloway.
Holloway's not in the parlay.
Oh, he's not in the parlay.
No.
So who's in the parlay?
I'll read you the
Turner?
parlay. It's to go the
right.
distance, Turner, Rose Clark, Gary, and then it's going to be Adesanya minus 450.
And what's it pay?
Plus 569.
Plus 569. Mark, you're completely out of the main event?
Yep.
As am I. So that wraps up.
I also have Izzy by KO plus 175.
I also have Izzy by KO plus 175.
Adesanya's going to knock him out. He should have been knocked out by Bobby Knuckles in his last fight, or 2 fights ago. And Izzy's clearly better than Bobby Knuckles. He's got the same type power. I think he's going to put him to bed. I don't think he can last all 5. So,
yeah, I think I completely agree with that.
Even though you're a big cannonball guy, Greg.
Not even. I wish we had the time to get into it because it's just unbelievably untrue.
All right, then what do you do when you jump in the pool? What's your go-to?
Pencil.
The
Can
pencil?
opener.
Pencil.
Pencil, but I got to hold my nose. Bad allergies and bad nasal.
I do the dive.
Passages.
Just the classic dive.
Can't dive in every level of the pool.
true.
You can always pencil. Let's go.
I don't think you can always
let's go.
pencil.
You can always
I
pencil.
don't know.
You can break some ankles penciling into a
Jam your
shallow
foot.
end.
All right, that's true. Good point.
That's
My
how that one
apologies.
comedian broke both of his ankles or heels. I don't remember who it was.
I don't remember who that was either, but I know what you're talking about. Quickly into darts, a ton of lines for the World Senior Match Play and the Online Live League. I'm just gonna give my picks out really quickly because we are running out of time, and then we still have to get the golf. Data Hedman minus 145, Lisa Ashton even money. Put those two together. Plus 238, and then I'm in the Online Live League. Chaz Barstow versus Mike Gillett minus 150. Thibaut Tricol against the same Mike Gillett minus 150. Those two together plus 178, and then Thibaut Tricol versus Chaz Barstow plus 110. Matt, you're the only other person that usually bets darts. Anything?
No, not this week.
All right, Mark, you raised your hand. Go ahead.
I got darts. I got the same exact lady picks as you do in the
I
World
don't know if
Senior
I like
Champion.
that.
I like it. Lady power. I looked up, pictures. and Dita looks like she's got a great form. And I'm very excited for the World Senior Darts Championship.
Yeah, the World Senior Darts Match Play. It's been an interesting tour that they've been running, but a couple of different events so far. Not worried about Trina Gulliver, one of the most decorated women darts players.
I'm worried
of all
about her
time.
travels.
No,
Not enough research.
Thank you.
Gulliver's Travels.
Another Jack Black film.
It is.
That is accurate. Let's get into the golf world. I didn't even bother throwing it to Mike because I knew he was going to fall asleep or something.
I was already sleeping.
Of course you were. We'll quickly touch on the PGA, and then we'll dive into the Live Tour, which is very weird to say. Matt, your first pick in the PGA.
I'm good.
All right, Matt, completely out of the PGA. Then Mike, I'll go to you.
Yeah, I got Brandon Wu to make the cut, minus 140. The John Deere Classic.
Brandon, I almost said Brandon Deere. Brandon Wu to make the cut, minus 140.
Yep.
I am on Bruce Garnett to miss the cut, plus 100. Kramer Hickok to miss the cut, even money as well. And Tyler Duncan to miss the cut, plus 120, simply because Matt was on him last week. And then Brant Snedeker to make the cut, minus 140.
Brant Snedeker.
I mean, what are
You're
you
never
gonna
yourself
say?
when
I'm
you don't have a
just
Snedeker.
That is true. Mark, anything in the PGA?
Yeah, I'm taking winning score minus 21 or better at minus 120. I'm taking winning margin at 4+ at 300. So 4 or better, I think someone's going to run away with it. And I have hole in one, yes, minus 160.
Hole in one, yes, minus 160. And that, so it was plus 400 for the winning margin, right? Or plus 300?
Plus 3. It was 4 strokes or better.
300, okay. And Mike, anything else in the PGA?
Yeah, I got Chesson Hadley to miss the cut, even odds.
Even though he played really well last week at the Travelers.
Yeah, so he's due to have a bad week.
Works for me. All right, so does
Flip-flop.
that hit the PGA for us?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. That means, Matt, you're the Live guy. I'll let you kick off the
Yes,
Live
sir.
picks.
This is the true tour. This is the tour I bleed. I'm going Dustin Johnson, Louis Oosthuizen, and Abraham Answer. All top 20 finishes at minus 150. I'm going Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau. Both top 20 finishes at minus 125. I'm going Patrick Reed and Brooks Koepka. Both top 20 finish at minus 115. I am going, will there be a playoff? Yes, plus 330. Winning margin, playoff, plus 330. I'm going outright, team event, 4 aces. Oh, no, not outright. I'm sorry. I'm going 3 chances, team event, 4 aces, fireballs, crushers, minus 120.
So 4 aces, fireball, crushers.
Minus 120.
Minus 120.
2 chances, I'm going 4 aces, crushers, plus 160. I'm going overall. What are we doing for the out? Or what are we doing for the John this week?
We'll get with it.
Overall.
We're gonna do the
there.
Live overall. We'll get
Okay.
to that though. So just hang on.
No
to
one
it.
can take Dustin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only
Outright
rule.
/ team winner. I got Dustin and 4 aces plus 2,000.
Wow.
Is
Dustin
anybody else allowed to make a pick?
I know,
Well,
right?
yeah, that's fine. We gotta blow through them because we are really, really late. So, Mark, give me your next one.
Okay. I'm taking 2 chances. I got Kevin Na and Ian Poulter at plus 1,000. And I also have 2 chances for the team. I'm taking 4 aces and Smash at plus 185.
Plus 185. It's actually funny. I'm on the outright winner for the team events, the Stinger, plus 400. And I'm on the Live winning margin, 2 strokes, plus 330. Mike, some of your picks in the Live.
Yeah, I took Smash, just outright plus 800 with Brooks there, and then I took Dustin Johnson, Brooks, and Taylor Gooch to all top 20 finish minus 110.
Do we believe Brooks that he didn't have the conversation with Liv until after the U.S. Open at all?
No, I think he's.
I didn't see that, but I don't believe
I think
it.
he's kind of.
I don't believe it either because, well, his brother already played in Liv.
Yeah.
So I don't believe it one bit.
What's his brother's name?
You said top 20, Mike, plus 110, right?
Yeah, minus 110.
Minus 110.
Yeah, Koepka, DJ, and Taylor Gooch.
And I'll close out my picks very quickly. 2 chances, Brooks Koepka, Patrick Reed to win outright plus 500, and then Brooks Koepka outright plus 1,200. Mark, anything else in the Live Tour?
Nope.
I want that Brooks Koepka one on my card too.
1,200?
Yep.
All right, let's go to the weekly challenge. We figured better golfers currently for this week in the Live Tour. Let's go with the Live Tour. As the guy who's trying to catch Mike, I figured I'll take my pick first. I'm taking Brooks Koepka plus 1,200. Mike?
I'm going to take Sam Horsfield plus 2,500.
You don't want him. I had him last week in the or not last week. It was like the U.S. Open pool, like where you pick out of a hat. Yeah, he didn't make the cut. He's trash.
We don't like him.
He's trash.
We don't like him.
He's got the odds.
He's holding a plate in this picture, though.
So he's kind of like me.
Well,
We're
ceramic
plate.
We're fans of ceramic plates.
It is true. Matt didn't bring a ceramic plate. Mark, who's your
far.
pick? Who's your pick?
I'm gonna take Henny Duplessis because I can't believe I'm seeing 2 people with the same name, Duplessis.
Yeah, very close.
Give me Henny Duplessis at plus 3,300.
I thought you were going to say you can't believe you're seeing 2 because you're off that Henny. So
that would have been a good one. That would have been a good one.
Are you putting him on your card or just on the challenge?
Yeah, add him to my card too. Henny for the Benny.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Henny for the benefit. I don't know.
Okay, Mike or Matt or no Mike or no Matt. Close this out.
Matt,
Sorry.
close. What?
give me Answer plus 1,200. Put him on my card and put DeChambeau plus 1,600 also on my card.
I was going to say you're not going with your guy.
I want DeChambeau. I think I just take them both on my card. I'll take them both for the challenge too. Actually,
I don't think that's how that works. Answer is your guy for the challenge. Thank you everybody for tuning in this week. As always, find us on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/theunderdog, at Bettors Delight on Twitter. Social guy who doesn't know what memes are is killing it over there for us. Happy 4th of July if you're in the United States, and enjoy your long weekend. And let's go win some bets.